So I know it doesn't look like it right now, but yes, we are still in Australia. You'll find out where we are in a series that we are currently filming. It's November right now, and this is Australia. I know it's weird, but anyway, guys, welcome back, and this is our last video on our little pregnancy series. Would you call it pregnancy week? We're finding out.
Like Shark Week, but
yeah,
less
pregnancy
sharks.
week. But yeah, this is the final video, and I guess there has been a lot of things that have been happening over the last 3 months that we haven't really been sharing with you, but we have been capturing.
Yes, some of you, I've noticed, have gone back on the videos of when Jess was pregnant and we're like, hey, I can see you sneakily having some champagne in your hand but not having a sip. So there's like little clips like that we filmed over the last 3 months. Also just how Jess's feelings have been.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hope you enjoy this little montage of random clips from the last 3 months.
And after the clips, we are going to be answering a bunch of the most popular questions we've been getting, because we have some of you that have been following us for almost 5 years now. And I know you have a lot of questions about what's to come once we have the baby and all that. So we'll be answering all those questions after we share with you what's been happening over the last 3 months.
So it was only a couple of days that we found out that we were pregnant, and we just happened to be on the Orient Express at the moment. And last night they said, are you guys celebrating a wedding anniversary or anything? And we're like, technically we are celebrating something right now.
I don't know, like anniversary. No,
Please. Aw,
Thank you.
that's perfect, no?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You gave me a candle.
So Jess, what are we doing today?
So today we are going to be having our first ever ultrasound, and I'm very, very nervous. I think I'm currently around 2 months pregnant, but this ultrasound will be the first one where we actually see the baby. Sort of, I guess it'll feel more real.
Yes.
I'm really nervous. Are you nervous? Or are you excited?
This is like a first official anything, because besides this, you've just done pregnancy tests. So this will like lock in and
It'll
confirm.
confirm it more, but yeah. All right, let's go do it. Sorry. That's okay. Trying to see the heart. Yeah, so that the little flicker that's happening in there, that's a little heartbeat. So baby's like this little cashew shape here, and then the little heartbeat was in the middle. Because I was just like, is it just one? Yeah, it's just one. Okay. Just counting one. You better be one.
I imagine if it was
Just
twins.
counting one. Yeah.
But there
At
is
least
a
there's
baby
something
in there.
It is. Yeah. And Hey, Mum. Oh, and guess what, Mum?
Yeah.
And guess what's happening next year in May?
What?
You guys are going to become grandparents.
Holy boo! Wow!
You got something in Margaret River. You guys, you want to touch that? Oh my god, you bought the hat. Oh, do you remember?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute. And I had the planes on it. Do I show them?
It's up
We didn't buy it that time.
So, how have you found cruising while pregnant?
It has been amazing. I have pizza on tap, been enjoying my virgin pina coladas. It's a good way to get through your first trimester. And luckily, I still haven't been really feeling that sick.
No, you've
So,
been pretty good. It's off to a good start. So, lucky enough to be traveling in your first trimester. We need to know, how are you feeling?
Well, I was just saying to Stephen, I feel like that's why I keep wanting ultrasounds, because I keep not feeling pregnant. Like we're like here in Greece. I don't know, I was just like trying to take it all in. I'm like, I cannot believe we're actually having a baby. Especially because 2 years ago on our wedding day, we actually dedicated our wedding video to our future children, not really knowing when that was going to happen or if that was ever going to happen.
This vlog we're actually dedicating to our future kids. To you guys, to the little ones. If you're a little boy or little girl,
Hey, little Timmy.
we actually don't know yet.
Little Johnny. I don't know.
And now I'm here with the baby in my belly. It feels so weird. I still can't get over it. I feel like I need another ultrasound.
Have you been feeling morning sick at all?
I think in like week 5 and 6 I was feeling a bit funny. Like I wasn't feeling like certain foods. But other than that, I felt normal. And I think that's why ultrasounds are the best, because I want to buy one of those things, those Dopplers. This little device where you can listen to the baby's heartbeat and you can have it at your house. So I was thinking of getting one of those. 'cause
Just for
then-
peace of mind.
Yes. Like, does anyone else feel like that? Has anyone else felt like not really the signs of pregnancy, so then they keep feeling like it's not real?
I feel like you've been super thankful that you haven't been feeling too sick.
Yes, no, it's been very good, especially because we had this trip all planned and I was like, oh no, we're like pregnant, I hope I can still travel, but it's actually been okay. Especially because next time we're going to Japan and it means I can't have sushi. That's the biggest issue right now.
Ooh, this looks good.
Why do you do this to me?
I'm so sorry.
I'm just sitting here watching amazing sushi come past. It's all raw fish. You know what? When I get home, I'm making her sushi. I'm jealous.
Hey, this is our last meal in Japan. I'm so sorry. I need to have some sushi. I know you can't have it.
And I have to be conveyor belt where I'm just sitting here watching it all come past.
Oh no.
It's always so hard to see.
It is just because of the shape, the way your uterus is tilting at the moment. Like, can you see?
I can see the head.
Oh yay.
Oh! I'm just trying to see.
You can see it, Charles.
I kind of see. Is that fingers?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to really watch.
Yeah.
He's an active one.
Want to wiggle around? Is that exciting?
We've just taken some photos. I'm with Auntie Cleo. She saw the baby today.
Yeah,
First time.
so good.
And we all cried.
Yep, all cried.
So this is actually our little private beach that we like coming to. If some of you remember when we had our legal wedding here in Perth, this is where we got our little photos done and kind of have to jump a fence to get here. This was my wedding suit pants and I'm pretty sure I got this from clipping myself on the fence last time. But yeah, very soon until you guys find out.
Okay, so welcome back to present day. It is currently the 16th of November. And we have a couple of questions that we want to answer because you have been asking us a lot of questions. So I have some of the most popular ones and we'll be going through those now. So the first question is, are you hoping for a boy or a girl?
I'm happy either way.
That's what we keep saying because we both don't have any inklings. We have no idea if it's a boy or a girl. I don't feel like it's either or, so I guess we're just gonna wait, but we will find out in January. And when we find out, you will all find out. So we'll definitely be telling you all.
And looking through the comments, I'm pretty sure 99% of you want it to be a girl.
Yeah,
like,
everyone
literally.
keeps saying girl, but it's funny because when we were asking our family, when we first told them we were pregnant, they were all guessing boy.
Yeah.
So now I have no idea because back then I was like, oh, it must be a boy. But now all of you are saying girl. So I'm like, oh, it must be a girl. So I really have no idea.
No inkling, but 2020 we'll find out. You
Yes.
guys can find out.
Everyone also wants to know if I've had any morning sickness. And now if you've seen the last few clips, I rarely had morning sickness. Maybe a couple of mornings I woke up where I felt a little bit sick, that I needed to eat breakfast, but nothing too major.
I think
And-
you've been pretty good. I mean, the stories I've heard of people
I know, I
getting
got
pregnant.
scared. Everyone said you were going to feel so sick and so terrible, so we really weren't sure how our first trimester was going to go, especially travel-wise.
Yes.
But luckily, I felt fine. The only thing is I've just felt really tired. So I've been having afternoon naps, and I have a good excuse to have them. So I go, Steve, I really just need a nap right now.
I'm starting to think which ones are the real.
Yeah, I know. I even had an afternoon nap today. I'm in my second trimester. I'm like, how long can I keep going, getting away
You're
with
done.
these?
You're done on the naps.
A lot of you want to know where we are planning to have the baby. So we both currently live in Perth. Whenever we're not traveling, we're always coming home in Perth. So of course, we're going to be having the baby in Perth. That is where all of Stephen's family is. Mine are in Cairns, but they're actually going to fly to Perth for the baby. So it's going to be a little Perth baby. So will you still be traveling and vlogging while you were pregnant? Now, this is a good question because at the beginning of our pregnancy, like the moment I looked at that pregnancy test, I had no idea what my pregnancy was going to be like. Was it going to be sick? Were there going to be any complications? But luckily, so far, everything has been good. So during my first trimester, I ended up, since the day we conceived, I've been to 8 different countries and I felt fine. So that's all good. And now we're in our second trimester and we have 8 more countries that we're going to be going to until 2020.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of travel coming up and we're just going to take it as it goes. So we've got the
Definitely.
next month planned.
Yeah.
And then we see where we go from there. And every time we come home, it's basically just because I need to do an ultrasound or see a doctor, and then we head off again. So I guess I'm going to try and travel for as much as I can until my doctor maybe tells me that it's not a good idea or I get too pregnant to even go on a plane. And then we'll settle down in Perth and get our nest ready for the little baby.
And that should be like April, May, depending.
Probably April. I'm due in May,
Yeah.
as you all know. I said it so many times in the last video. Taurus
so many
baby.
times. Or Gemini.
So I feel like the travels are probably going to slow down in April, and then that's when we'll start getting ready for the little baby.
So we still, as long as Jess is feeling okay, still
We'll
got some
keep going.
fun stuff for you guys in 2020.
And that leads into the next question, which is the most popular question that we get asked.
Hands down.
After the baby arrives, will you continue traveling?
End
Now-
of flying the nest.
No. So, we have always wanted to travel as a family, and even when we started flying the nest, we always knew we wanted to have children.
Yeah.
As you saw even in our wedding video, remember? We were talking to our kids, and that was 2 years ago.
Yes.
So we'd always planned to have kids, and we'd always planned to travel with kids. I feel like, imagine being a young child and experiencing your first, just say 5 or 6 years of life while traveling.
Yeah.
Like, that is amazing.
So many like life experiences that we could potentially give our kids by just traveling the world. So
it's amazing. So we're going to have our baby in May. And of course, the first 3 months, 4 months, you should stay at home because they need vaccinations.
Yeah.
And also, it's our first baby. So I feel like we need to kind of learn the ropes on how to keep the little baby alive and how to change nappies and how to feed it and all those things.
Yeah.
But so we're having the baby in May. And so we're hoping by the end of August, beginning of September is when we'll hit the road again.
Yeah.
And we'll be off with a 4-month-old little baby, hitting the road, and I think we're going to be traveling
as we do now.
I mean,
that's the plan. Of course, anything can happen depending on
like
the
the
baby.
health and how
Yeah.
everything is. But if everything goes to plan, that is the plan. And I guess the only thing that'll change with travel is that it'll probably be a little bit slower paced.
Yes.
We'll probably stay in a little bit more Airbnbs.
Yes.
And that's really it, isn't it? I think it should
I
be
love
good.
we're saying that now.
I
we'll have
know.
to like cut back to this video when we're like,
in a year's time, and where they're going, what have we done? Like, but I also would love to know if any of you have traveled with kids, especially little kids. I'd love to know if you have any advice or any, I guess,
recommendations
stories
on where you've been and loved it.
Yeah, we are really, really excited to travel with this baby. I cannot wait. All right, and we have one more question. What is the first country you want to take your baby to?
Wow, so many.
There are so many.
But I feel like because we have such incredible support from our friends and family that we almost want to do like a world tour with this baby and just take it
to all our family and friends. So
Yeah.
I have a feeling that the first country that we'll probably go to is going to be Canada.
Yes.
So I guess we're going to be, what do they say, biting the bullet and just going for the long haul flight first
Yeah,
things
because that's
first.
like 5 hours to Sydney and then
And
is
then
it
like
12 to Vancouver or is
Yeah.
it 14 to Vancouver?
Yeah, but once we're in Canada, of course, we'll stay in that area for a while. So we're thinking Canada to see our good friends at Grand Series. They definitely will want to meet the baby.
Yeah.
And then we're hoping at Christmas time, these are the 2 countries we know so far, like 100% will be Canada. And then next year at Christmas time, we really want to go to South Africa because a lot of Stephen's family is there.
Yeah.
And we haven't had a South African Christmas in a while. So I feel
Yeah.
like the baby's first Christmas in South Africa. Stephen was born in South Africa, if you didn't
Oh,
know.
so that'd be cool. Yeah.
That's what I thought would be nice. So I think those 2 countries will definitely be in there at the end of next year, but I guess the rest will
And that's just 2
wait and
spots. We
see.
need to like fill in.
Fill in the rest. But yeah, I guess that is like the end of all the questions. I hope we've answered them all for you.
So you probably noticed that there were some shots from Japan and shots from Mykonos, and you're like, looking back on the channel, where are those videos? So the travel vlogs are coming back next week.
So you're going to see us going to Japan, going to Greece, and
going here.
going to this special place.
But once again, thank you so much for your support and kind words. Like literally, you've been so amazing. We really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
And I hope you're excited for the rest of the adventures this year because we are having one epic December.
Oh yeah.
Like my dream Christmas is about to happen. But anyway, ending the video here. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys next week with travel videos.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Bye.